And we're back. Hello, everybody. My name is Instant Michael, and
I'm James.
we tested the microphone. This is a new microphone, by the way, that we just got, and it's actually the audio quality is way better, as you can see. And
I like this one too, except the other one looks better.
so now, instead of this really bad microphone that we had earlier,
Still better design.
um, we have a way better microphone, which costs twice as much, but it's definitely way better.
But how much is the old one?
The old one is $30. This one was $71.
Oh, wow.
All right, now anyway, we're back to Doki Doki. I know what you guys that's what you guys came for. So, ready, James?
Some of them might have come back to see us for see just funny comments or whatever. I don't know. Okay.
Okay, everybody, it's time. It's just about time for us to leave. So this is
Let's do
after.
this.
So this is after we did the poem thing. Every time you need to talk to me, by the way, come to the microphone, okay?
Okay, because you can't hear me over here, but you can hear me over here.
All right. So, it's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, we just shared our poems. Well, I'd like to say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Wait, didn't she go on like a hike? Like everybody said, take a hike, and she left, didn't she?
I don't know. Anime games are confusing.
It's all right. Well, mostly. Michael, how about you? Do I get an actual opinion, or do I just say what I want to say? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Oh, by the way, I got a new haircut. It was a neat thing to talk about everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Michael, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I had spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, because between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, 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 no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Michael, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What the Am I a pimp? Am I trying to get with all four of these girls?
Yeah.
That'd be awkward. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
They better have cupcakes next time.
Remember, when you want to talk, you gotta come.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. What are we doing? Oh, do I have to write another poem? Oh, God.
You know, just select randomly. Okay, just whatever. Just like click. Okay, done. Are you gonna go for negative?
I don't know what the point is here. Like,
Oh, so you chose. Wait, what did you choose?
I'm gonna choose really happy ones this time. I love Valentine's Day. Not really. Headphones. We just have headphones on to check our audio quality.
Happy ones, huh? Oh, what? Oh, September 11th. Oh no, never mind.
Broken, bubbles, tragedy. Unstable, empty. I do feel empty right now. We need to eat something. Go get the almonds. Determination.
Hopeless.
Hopelessness. That's you. I don't know what infallible means. Inferno. I love the word inferno. It's pretty cool. Small, dark. I'm trying to impress one of the three girls here. I'm trying to impress Monika. There's Natsuki and there's Yuri. So I'm trying to impress one of those three. I guess not Sayori because she's a longtime friend, but come on.
Hey, where's
Man,
the
we got to put her on the list too. All right, so smile. I guess smile. I don't know. Memories, massacre. You got to keep that in. Vacation, feather, analysis. We're on vacation right now, so I guess. Disorientation, vivacious, breath, charm, lucky, sticky, sparkle, comfort, fear. Hurt, lipstick, melody, extreme. I love extreme. Passion, fluffy, journey, warm, frightening, prayer, marshmallow, tears, peace.
Marshmallow.
I like marshmallows, yeah. Raindrops, variant, starskip, unrequisite, unsight, candy,
Captive.
crimson, captive. Contamination.
You'd understand if you watch the first video.
Talking to this thing, remember? The mic is here. I hope you guys can hear us.
Especially me.
Okay.
Little.
I'm gonna try to. Can you guys hear us? Can you guys hear us? That's weird. Boop. Look at this word. Boop.
Okay, let's go for it.
Alright, let's go for boop. We're going for boop. Despise, disaster, unending,
Bunny?
amazing, shame, despise. I despise some people. Treasure, cage, games. I love games. Horror.
Pain. Pain. Oh, okay.
Childhood, fantasy, embrace.
Childhood, because, you know.
I wanted chocolates that you wouldn't give me. Papa, suicide.
This is very mixed up like this. It's not negative or like positive. It's like in the middle.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable out here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Michael. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. We've been here 2 days. Get used to it. I see.
You'll be here forever.
That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we have a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. We're just allowed to loot through her purse, I guess. Interesting. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Can you hear the audio from here?
Yeah. Well, I don't think. Is it 'cause you still have headphones on?
Yeah. Can you hear from?
You still have headphones on. Take these off.
It doesn't matter. This doesn't do anything.
I'll put these on.
Can you put those away? Yeah. Thanks. Okay, we'll just stop with the headphones. That's not fair. Oh, so she was gonna loot money off of me. How did you even know? It's simple. We're best friends, apparently. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Ooh.
He's a detective.
So either you're not hungry and wanting an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Suck this. Oh, wow. She reacted. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri. She suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Michael to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in stuff like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. She reacted to it.
Whoa! Oh my God! Look, you can actually use it. Let's see.
I have powers. I didn't mean that at all. I just got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri.
Okay.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Come closer to the mic, James. People can't see you on camera.
Hello, everybody.
I'm actually going to move this to get James more in the shot. There you go. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Retribution? Oh, she didn't say retribution. I'm sorry, I can't read today. That.
Welcome to the club.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you shouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. It's true. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What was that? Did I slap her? What was that? It looked like I slapped her. Ah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles out of the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Why does a cookie just bounce out of a desk? Maybe it's alive.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
It's the cookies from hell. Also known as Starbucks cookies.
Oh yeah. I hate those cookies. They're so salty.
I'm just kidding. The ones at schools are worse. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. You don't hug a cookie, you bite into it. Jeez, just eat it. Yeah, exactly. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good.
She's really turning Asian.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
Oh, that's happened to me before. It bled so much. I actually panicked.
Oh, you should probably talk into the microphone, Jane. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Oh, I'm sorry, Sayori's voice. Can I try it? Cheese. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie is still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Don't take bites out of other people's cookies. That is a dick move. I mean, I guess if it's a girl on girl, this is supposed to be sexy, James. But I don't get it. I'm just like, can I have a cookie too?
yeah, we're normal. We're not from Japan.
Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just doing something to do. She had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. If she's popular, then why is she running one of the least populated clubs of all time?
The way these girls look, they should be swarmed by a bunch of guys.
You'd probably have maybe they killed them all. I don't know. I still don't know this
Oh my
game.
god! Michael, you think you just solved the biggest twist about this game?
What do you mean? This is not a big twist. If they end up killing me, I'm going to be like, okay, fine.
Yeah, why do you think all these clues, Michael? All these clues!
Yeah. You don't think
clues.
she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. What do you mean? She looks exactly like all of you. You all look the same to me. Excuse me?
Oh! You have powers! He has powers!
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I'm kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play piano as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
She might as well slap a "I'm a liar" sign on her head right now.
Yeah, she's lying about something. She's the killer. Dun dun.
Wait, Michael. I just heard the mic echo.
I know. I did. Pop. So that's cool.
One potato, two potato. Ah, that didn't work.
You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Oh, she wants to impress me. That's why. Yay. That sounds cool. Ooh, Charizard's playing Left 4 Dead 2 right now. I'm going to play with him. Anyway, that sounds cool. Left 4 Dead 2 is way better game than this so far. Like, way better. I'd always look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Michael. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. You missed the cookies, which I also missed. I'm pretty pissed. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Gay. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh yeah, with that gigantic tea set you're always carrying, yes. Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make me read anything better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Everything's made in the closet. They make tea in the closet. I bet she just pees in a cup and gives it to me. I follow and watch as he retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it into the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water. She's going to plug it into the wall and it's going to electrocute me and kill me. Because she's going to be like, she's going to throw me a fork and I'm going to be like, catch. And I catch it and she's just going to electrocute me. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk. Yeah. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? To be gay together.
Not going to piano lessons?
Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is to explain something like this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious and jealous. Now, it's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please, mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Michael in the club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Michael. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hall, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Michael, how come... Oh, music's changing. Something's happening. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because you're hot. No. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. No, real answer is, if you were ugly, I wouldn't be... It's okay, I respect whammon. Okay, James, do you respect whammon?
I respect woman.
It's whammon.
Woman.
Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yo, friend zoned. You've been friend zoned by me. Yuri lifts her head. Michael, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
It sounds funnier when you say it in the echo.
Oh. Anyway. Yeah? Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain where we suck each other's dicks.
What the heck?
Once we fill our water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Michael, do you like oolong tea? I heard about that. What is oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. And I'm like just holding up my chocolate milk like, no, I got myself covered. I'm good. Nothing can beat the power of chocolate milk. Even
What
if
about Snapples?
Snapples are for penises. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not too very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Michael. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Michael, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? You want that cancer on my buttocks? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over on my desk. Well, I'll make you bend over. Ouch. James, don't drop your milk, all right?
It's empty.
Okay. James was drinking his milk. He's lactating. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? What? Did you just punch me?
No. I did it. I was falling and I was catch it. And now you're attacking me on camera. And somebody call CPS. Justin, are you there?
It's funny because the mic is where the sound comes from and nobody could hear anything you just said.
No! Did you hear that?
No. Always hunch over while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we must sit on the floor. She's up to something. She has no reading posture. She's trying to get me on the floor, so I have no method of attack. Fair enough.
That's why I always carry a knife.
I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups in our hand. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even close to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. She hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus. Wait, so the way they're reading is they're holding the freaking book like this, James, and then they have their teacups in the other hand. That's so uncomfortable. How do you flip pages?
No, like this.
We both have our cups. How do we flip pages? That doesn't work. It doesn't work. Holding it in my hand, maybe one of them has a third hand. Maybe that's the plot twist at the end. Maybe I have a third hand.
Where would that third hand be?
Gross. You know they're all our sisters, right? That's the plot twist. Holding it in my hand, that's not the holding the book. I end up in the position that makes it harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. I'll feed them to you.
Yeah, that's the worst part about chocolates. They melt so easily.
My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any hard time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lip as if the situation is completely usable. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh my god. What is up with her mouth? Look at that tiny little thing. And she's holding that chocolate piece.
Is that even chocolate?
Yeah.
The heck is...
What kind of chocolate candy is that tiny? That is a crime against nature.
It's a crime against fat people.
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Did I just eat chocolate? Michael?
She's lactose intolerant. That's
Sorry.
She's gonna die.
I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do. No, that's not what friends do. Friends do not shove chocolate in their mouths unless it's really funny for a video. Remember Ida's getting...
Yeah.
Right.
You should see that video.
Yeah. I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. She likes it. The situation has got really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell just from her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like that Yuri parts her lips. Is that her part lips? God dang.
How are these in my mouth? It's like a little pore.
What is that? What is that?
Who draws this? Who invented this style of art?
God damn, that's just tiny. What's up with your nose too? You got no holes here. I feel sorry for you, girl. You probably sound like...
Hey, what's up, you guys?
But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. What the Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. If it's time to share the poems, Michael, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah, Yuri picks the teacups off the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have courage to bring up. Who should I show up? Okay, let's go in different order this time, all right? So we just met Yuri, so we'll not choose Yuri. We're not going to choose Yuri first.
Let's just get the worst part over with, okay? Let's just...
I actually want to see what Natsuki's reaction is, but I'm going to save Natsuki. Let's go to Sayori first, just because...
Oh, okay.
All right. All right, Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Michael. It has some nice feeling to it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Same. All right, we're on the same page here, Sayori. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel anything, that must be a good poem. I could just write shit all over. It would make her feel something. It would make her feel depressed. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important as part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? Oh, wait, didn't she last time just make it up at the last moment? And it was already better than Natsuki's?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Anyway, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking of other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, something sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. That's good. I can relate to that. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. And it makes nice happy rainbows. You should be on My Little Pony. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. And it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Michael. I should go write that down, then you can read my poem now, okay? Okay. Oh, this one's better. Oh, this one's long, too. Okay.
Oh, well.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and 4 fingers and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who weren't smiling. They all shouting, pleading, something. But all I could hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Interesting. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem? The thing is, half of it didn't rhyme. Some of it did, and that's just inconsistent.
A poem isn't about rhyming.
No, but it's like if some of it rhymes and some of it doesn't, like doesn't that seem weird?
Oh.
Yeah. Either the whole thing rhymes or it doesn't have to rhyme, but
One of my language arts teachers told me that some poems. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I give up. I give up at this point. I just give up.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, who should I do my poem next?
Let's just get the worst part over the
I mean, we have 33 minutes. We're in 33 minutes, and I guess we're going to try to get through these fast, alright? Okay, let's try to get rid of Monica. Hi again, Michael. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll be coming up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant I wish you didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already has a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispered that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, that's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. You're the club leader, so you probably have a good one. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. A company of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, and piercing sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on turntable. Like playing a Venable on Pizza Crush. An endless poem of meaningless. Oh, sine, cosine, tangent. You're going to learn that in high school. It's math. That's
Too much math, too much math.
Load me? Why is there load me at the bottom? Do you see this? Load me. James, I want you to load me.
Oh, God, no.
It's even more strapped than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's all about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Well, what am I even talking about? Oh, this is a tip for us. All right, make sure to save the game, James. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. All right, 2 people left. Let's go to Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Michael, this one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Well, I'm pretty good at choosing 20 words. Yeah, not even putting them together, just choosing words, Some of them weren't even, I choose boop. I don't know what boop means. All right.
I didn't know most of them.
Maybe that's why. I chose massacre. Maybe that's why you like it. You're a school shooter. You did a good job explaining. Our first date will be 2 school shooters together. It'll be us. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. She visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your closest friend? She's like has the adult hottest body in the world, but has the mind of a 5-year-old. At the same time, intelligence of an adult, right? The mindset of a 5-year-old, intelligence of an adult. So I don't know what's this. People like this don't exist in real life, James. You do realize that, right? Yuri does not exist in real life.
I can think of you.
Yuri doesn't exist in real life. Someone who acts intelligent, who is intelligent, but their mindset is like a 5-year-old. It doesn't make sense. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. She usually has the best poem writing stuff, so we'll see if it's with you. So let's see. The raccoon. It happens in the dead of night while I'm sliding bread for a guilty snack.
Oh, the music changed.
My attention was caught by the scathing of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon in... if it was me and I saw a raccoon, I'd be like, bitch, I'm getting the gun. Yeah, you ain't getting no bread. Bread here?
Raccoon soup tonight?
Yeah, raccoon soup tonight. You thought you were safe while not living in the South. No. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens at the end of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. On practice, I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. Every time I brandish a knife, she's excited. Come get it. Every time I brandish my cutting knife. A rush of blood, classic flavoring condition. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. It was good. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. I can understand this one at least. Like, it was vivid, poem description, everything was okay. I didn't need it to rhyme, so that was good. I can see that. It's a little more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions about them. Yeah, if I take it to place value, then I can't really figure out what that's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me? Don't you have anything like that, Michael? Well, yeah, I guess so. I feel like everyone has a little bit of something like that. The best we can do is respect each other for our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned anything to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. What'd you say? I'm just kidding. I've been listening. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Michael. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never really thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Natsuki, final one. Our favorite girl. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train whack, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that's a compliment. Good to see someone recognizing my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type of all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she just dragged out around a dead weight. Ugh, it's a little unnecessary. Like, chill, okay? Let's just chill. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably be flying away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each took care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helps me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. I love this poem. I kind of do like this poem. It's so down. Like, I hate everyone. Kill yourself. Not bad, right? It's pretty good. It's quite longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I had to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone can agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easily related to. Everyone has that kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Yes, I like what do you like that's humiliating?
Funny fails, internet.
James likes Overwatch and Roblox and all those cool games.
I'm not homosexual.
But that doesn't make people stupid. Who cares what people like as long as they're not hurting anybody and it makes them happy? If it's not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, I guess, yeah, that's true. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something like that similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobbies of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about other things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she had some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be too mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I wouldn't say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message from your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, so we're going to have to stop it there.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you guys for watching. We were Insta Michael, and this was
James Kim, aka the Daily Nudist.
James still hasn't made any videos on that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We will be back, and peace out.